Starting broadcast, starting recording. Assuming things aren't falling apart, the show is working. I'm gonna move.
We're kind of jaggedy freezy.
We have a bit of a freezing issue this episode, so hopefully it's not the case with you.
I mean, we just put, what was it, Jared? 4 gigs of RAM?
4 gigs of Lion.
Yeah.
And let's see if this works for it. But if it is working for now, hey, how's it going? Welcome to Shanahannigan's Live. It is Wednesday, November 16th. We got Katie here.
Hello.
We got me here. Hi.
We're both
I have
on
a
delays.
ringing in my headset.
Oh no, that's not good.
Hopefully. And today, whilst we are doing an inking on a commission, which I could switch over for you guys, assuming things aren't freezing and falling apart, which it looks like they are.
Seeing a little spinny ball of death.
Oh no. Spinning ball of death is never a good sign.
Yeah, the image is frozen on that screen.
Lion is a frustrating beast.
Well, if you've been anticipating this episode because we missed the last two,
this episode was going to be really amazing too, and now like everything's freezing and crashing on me.
Yeah, well, I have a commission all set up to go, though. It's the, essentially, if you tuned in last week, I did a live stream where I was penciling the Hermione commission asked for me for the Indiegogo, and I kept botching it up, and there was no sound on the audio. We had no audio on the live stream just because there were a bunch of guests over, and I didn't want to record everybody talking, so it was just kind of me messing up in silence, and it just kind of, at the end of it, it would have been cool to keep showing you guys, to show my process, even though I wasn't having a great drawing night, but because I couldn't explain what was even happening or what my thought process was, I was like, this, if you're watching, cool, but this probably isn't worth a rewatch, so...
I'm trying to watch our stream, but we have this commercial for Marilyn. Oh, My Week with Marilyn.
She's doing fine. I mean,
she's doing great. How is she?
I haven't seen her in a while.
Well, the main camera seems to be working, a little choppy, but unfortunately I won't really be able... I don't know if it's going to let me mess around with my second camera.
We're not going to be able to see the commission?
Like, you can see the commission from here.
Well, that doesn't show them anything.
If that's a problem with you guys, just write in to Kay's Twitter, @KatieShy.
Well, I'm going to just start inking then, and maybe we can kickstart the cam twist.
Yeah, my biggest fear is if I, hit it and all of a sudden it just decides to, stop working. Is that going to,
everything?
bring...
Well, if this freezes, we'll just come back. If this freezes, we'll be back. We're not going to give up.
We could just shut it off and start again, but I worry.
Oh.
No?
Yeah, do you want
Let's keep this ball rolling.
No, it's doing stuff.
What?
Okay. It's really choppy,
Nope. Okay. Anyway, for this episode, let's just jump right into the nits and grits. We have a first from our recent release of The Silly Kingdom. We have our first letter, our first postcard, which I wanted to show you on close-up cam.
Well, you can maybe show up there then.
Well, it's gonna be like that thing on the kids shows where it's like, let's take a look at this. Can we get a close up of this? And we would have.
I wanted to be on one of those.
And but we can't. Oh wells. And it reads. You're better at reading things. Take a look.
Oh
I'll just keep messing with this.
Shall I read the whole thing?
Sure.
Okay.
Who's it from?
This is from. I don't see. I think it's Jamie or Lainey. I think it's Jamie. And I believe she's from New York, because she sent us an awesome...
It's a good hint.
New York. Unless it's just, she's totally trying to throw us off her track.
New Zealand!
Yeah, she just, Can I read the whole thing?
I don't know. Do you want to read an excerpt? Just read,
sure.
our favorite parts.
She just
the parts we enjoyed most.
She enjoyed the comic. She really enjoys Alan Grim Rickshaw's Skinny Old Man Legs.
I do too.
See, I just don't want to spoil anything, so I don't want to read any...
Oh, if you haven't, if you haven't read it yet.
She's curious that he's been around for 211 years and he still hasn't found a better way to keep his socks up, which I think is good. You should get on that for the next one.
We will explain all in the following stories.
And then she asks if have you ever read The Enchanted Forest Chronicles by Patricia C. Reed, and I have not. It's taken me forever to get anything read just because I'm so busy these days. I picked up the new Game of Thrones, A Dance with Dragons back in June,
back then.
and I'm still maybe halfway through it. That thing's a big sucker.
You should get it on tape so you can work on... I
did though. I had them all on tape before.
Looks like we got our reoccurring favorites. We got WeBot15 here, Daniel, Luke. We also got In This
Yeah.
Sydney,
Hi, guys.
Clint, how's it going? I miss you guys too, but as Weebot Daniel points out, my face looks really naked.
It does. Yeah.
What the?
Where'd you leave it?
Um,
Where's the beard?
Yeah, in my 2 weeks, it somehow just faltered away. This is the month of Movember, November, the time where bros shave clean and grow mows to raise awareness and funds for men's health. I believe it started off in Australia, and since then Canada has been kicking ass
Oh, you
because
awesome
we've
Aussies.
raised the most money last year. So come at us, beat us this year if you can. My team. Team Molten Lava. You can check us out. There's no actual official page for it. It's kind of, since I'm team captain, you got to go to my page if you want to see it. Movember / whoever the hell blah 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 Shaggy Shan, or just type Shaggy Shan Movember. It should come up. Also,
how do you find a website? Blah blah blah.
well, that's the problem because
Shaggy Shan.
the Movember sites aren't. It's kind of designed in a weird way where the link says your name if you so choose it, but once you go to it, it takes you to a number. So like I'd have to say Movember / 8537, like something like that. And it doesn't help anyone.
Yep.
And just yesterday, was it last night? Yes, I got home at 2 a.m. Just last night, I uploaded to my Movember page, to uberfriendship.com, our latest, well, this year's incentive. If you remember from last year's Movember, we did Shaggy Reads Twilight donations, as in for every $25 someone donated, they unlock, or force me to create, in a way, the next chapter of Shaggy Reads Twilight. This year, I want to do something a little more manly. So we're doing Gears of War Asphalt Fields, a book I haven't read yet that a friend of mine gave to me long ago, and since we just finished playing Gears of War 3, let's jump back and see what's going on. Nice. This time a little different though, because not one person has to give $25, it's a cumulative thing, where once as a group you guys reach 25, so say if a bunch of you are like, hey, let's pull together $5 each, and you hit 25, bam, next chapter is going to come out. Other members of Team Molten Lava will be working on it as well. If it happens. If there's no funds, it doesn't happen. Well, not necessarily voices, kind of like taking turns doing chapters. But if you don't want to commit just yet, you can check out on uberfriendship.com. One of my latest posts in the Shaggy Read section is a sample, i.e. the prologue. So if you want to hear me perform the voices of Dom and Marcus and Coltrane and Baird, there you go. Why not?
I don't know any of these characters.
That's why you should listen and learn about these characters. It's fully orchestrated.
Oh, you have music too. Just like your Twilight.
It's a fully orchestrated piece. It's got music all throughout for everyone to enjoy.
Nice.
So yeah, check that out. Help raise awareness. Movember. Half a month ago, man. And this thing's pretty badass so far. If we had close-up cam, I could show you. I could take you on a journey. Judging by it looks a bit like, was it Price from Call of Duty? I think he has this kind of thing going. Yeah. He's like, it's a little thicker. Give me a half a month. We have a ways to go. Just refreshing this here. Oh, we got Chris the host saying, I wonder if Shaggy's beard fell into a crack in time. These are the questions that haunt me. It could have. If time was like all that time we missed last week, because that was our 2 weeks. We missed 2 episodes. And you guys are still here, which is crazy.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
So, hey, how you doing this Wednesday?
Actually, last Tuesday we missed it because of the Tintin art show. Did you end up...
No, that was the previous Tuesday. Last Tuesday I missed it because I had a tube jammed down my throat.
Yeah. The last. But yeah, back to this tube.
Last Tuesday.
Explain this tube.
No, Tintin is a jolly fellow with a little dog named Snowy. And it was delightful to see how much homoerotica art was at this art show of Tintin.
Oh, I missed out.
And the, what's his face? I don't know the character's name, the captain.
Haddock.
Yeah, it was hot. But the show still goes on for a good while. I believe till around the end of November there's going to be a closing party too. It's at the Steam Whistle. It was really cool to actually go there. I've never been to the Steam Whistle Brewery, which you see if you're passing Toronto, like on the highway. It's right there beside Skydome / Rogers Center. It's a neat little area. It's got like these little train tracks and this little train station. And if you want to do like a little photo shoot and make it look old timey, you guys run around the Steam Whistle Brewery and there's like a bunch of like little, you don't have to go to some Pioneer Village. You can just run across the street on Front Street. Pretty cool. So check that out if you haven't got a chance yet. I don't know how it operates, if you can just walk in whenever, or if it's just an evening thing, but there's food at the time.
Check out the TorontoDrawsTintin.com.
Toronto Draws Tintin.
You'll find it.
Yeah, and I also shot some footage there and I started cutting it, and then I got busy. But there's some special guest interviews on the video. Some people that you may know.
Oh.
Surprise. Intrigue.
Excellent. Yeah, I couldn't make it because I had a storyboard deadline, so I am looking forward to seeing this mini interviewee thing.
Mini interview? Oh, yeah.
Doc, whatever.
For half a second, I thought our Ustream changed to Red Bulls, but that's not. That's someone else's. I'm going to just hide that. What's Katie drawing from in this? Yeah, I'd love to show you, but friggin' Lion here is giving us the spinning ball on our twist. What's it called? Cam twist? It's been working so well for the last while. But
do you think it's Lion? Do you think maybe if we restarted it would...
Yeah, but if we restarted, then these our fine folks here
then this just becomes
half a show.
The Shaggy Yammer show.
Well, you can talk too. Just tell them how you doing.
I am good. How are you guys?
I'll sit back off screen.
Oh, cool. I'm drawing. This is supposed to be a
Welcome
joint.
Back. Kitty's drawing Hermione, or filling in the inking thereof. Oh man, I wish I could show you. You know what? It's going to be kind of more exciting for you because you're like, blank page, and the next time you see it, it's a full page.
So just like anytime I put anything on the internet.
Pretty much. You get this is
like,
kind of the
there
behind
was
the
nothing
scenes.
there, and now there's something there.
Yeah. Just to explain quickly, the software we use, Cam Twist, which allows us to switch between camera A and camera B over here on this little lamp. For some reason, it's clugging along, and we blame Snow Leopard. No, Lion. I don't know. Maybe we have to update a patch. I didn't know you guys got Lion. No one tells me anything around here.
Oh, you show up like 5 minutes before camera time.
I had things to do. And speaking of things to do, I had to pick up mail. What did I get today? This is like the fun mail episode.
Is this for you, or was it?
Of course it's for me.
Or is it for the Silly Kingdom?
No, it's something I bought.
Oh.
So let's see what it is. This month of November has been probably one of the biggest video game months, which usually is of the year, but this is perhaps one of the biggest video game Novembers of the last couple of years. Because every major sequel has kind of come out, and I don't have scissors. Where's scissors? While Kitty looks for scissors for me so I can open up my gift.
I'm just going to go read a book somewhere else.
We got Assassin's Creed 3 just come out yesterday. We got Skyward Sword coming up this weekend. Skyrim came out early this month. We also have Saints Row 3, Call of Duty 3, Modern Warfare 3, Battlefield 3. Lots of threes. This is the season of threes. Whether that means all these series will be done, or if they'll try to make 4 like God of War is, which I feel is kind of tacky because trilogies are so tight. Like unless you're James Bond or Star Trek original, you can't have more than 3 in a movie series. Let's take a look. Though Bourne Identity should get a 4th one because that was supposed to happen. Instead, they made some other movie with him. And I went on this weird Bourne thing a couple years back where I watched all the Bourne movies at once.
Oh yeah.
It's good times. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed the first couple.
What's Kate drawn? Alright, so let's see what we got here. Ooh! The return of Master Chief has arrived with the Halo Anniversary Edition Combat Evolved. Bonus Master Chief Avatar Armor and exclusive Grunt Funeral Skull. Excellent. Delightful. This is the not remake, but HD representation, re-palette colorized of the original Halo. 10 years old. So is the Xbox. Came out 10 years ago. Microsoft brought out that behemoth of the system and said,
so
guess what?
The first game?
Yeah. But it looks lovely. Huh. Like, not as lovely as a lot of modern games, but it looks lovelier. So,
it's kind of like how they redid Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, because if you go back and you're like, I remember Zelda, and you're like, ooh, his nose is pointy.
Yeah.
But then you play it on, the 3DS instead. Like Heather, our sister, she's huge on the Ocarina because it's just, it's the game you remember, but with a little more modern graphics. So it's not like you have to be like, ooh. That is jaggy. Because the weird thing is the N64 doesn't have the same kind of nostalgia charm as maybe, going back to the old 8-bit and 16-bit where it's like, oh, it's so cute. It's like, ooh, that's hideous. Smash Bros. Is still fun, though. Yes!
That holds up in a party.
Oh, yeah, it definitely does. Halo Anniversary. You gotta be 17 or older to play this. That's interesting. Ooh, multiplayer. Alright, well that's the game portion of this episode. How you doing? I would love to show what you're doing, but I don't seem to be given the option.
Could just come back.
Come back to what?
In 10 minutes.
Nope, Beach Ball of Death is still spinning. We're gonna show you guys on the screen what Katie's doing when she's... Oh man, it's so good too. The time is, let's see, 7:38, Shenanigans Live. You got any questions or comments? We got the Twitter open at Katie Shy on Twitter. Write in. We'll answer your questions. Speaking of questions, I guess we can delve a little into the Silly Kingdom process at this point. It is on its way. I'm just watching you draw. The second print run is beginning soon. The major thing was we had to... I don't want to get too much detail into it, but we had to kind of switch around some printers just because of like price issues.
It was getting a little expensive.
Yeah.
The first place.
The first place we went to per book, it was a little too expensive.
We weren't really getting a deal, and just to fulfill orders, we couldn't keep up with it. So I've been running around the city, looking at local places, looking at places far away. I've hopefully landed on one really in Toronto that can do a good job. So I'm going in this week, and then we should be getting more books from there. But yeah, I'm also waiting for our ISBN number to come in because I'm in charge of that as well.
We got a question. When do you find time to play games?
Yeah,
let's go back to games quickly. Oh, we also have another one from Chris the host going, do you two hear that they're making a Tintin video game? 2 game questions. All right, let's tie that together. First of all, when do I find time? Usually in the wee hours of the morning, and I mean I start playing at like 12 a.m. and finish around 3 or 4.
I'll see your tweets like, home from work, time to play some Assassin's Creed. It's
pretty much.
In the morning.
Well, my last, I was really rushing Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, trying to get ready for the, Revelations, which just came out yesterday. And like all my tweets were all about like, oh, my assassins are ready to graduate. Oh, this is so nice. And had a little ceremony. We had chips and dip. And, all my apprentices are now full-fledged, which is great. But yeah, it's usually like I really don't have a lot of time to play because I don't know if I'm a workaholic per se, but I tend to just stay at my, like, whenever my jobs involve like editing a video, I tend to stay crazy late no matter like what. Like I've got nothing else, nowhere else to go. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, there's a party going on? Okay. I got work to do. But yeah, usually crazy late. And it feels horrible because usually, like, I know I gotta start shutting down when I can't keep my head steady and I see the light in the sky and I hear birds. I'm like, and like the brightness of the screen starts to hurt, and you're like, no, just a few more missions.
Jeez.
So that's when I play.
You are a very avid gamer.
Not very though. It's only because that's the only possible time. Like I got all these people I know who somehow have played every like major release coming out and have like already beaten them and stuff. It's like. God, like I don't know, like you must have a system where you've like allotted like, all right, it's 6 o'clock, time to play games and be done. I don't have that. Now we got Creepy Porpoise back going, Katie, if you promise to come back, I doubt people will complain about a restart so we can see what Katie's working on.
I just it's like I feel bad because I promise people they can watch their commissions getting drawn, and if this one's just another one that, boop, it's like I might as well just not be drawing right now.
Yeah, but there's no guarantee it's gonna work.
It's up to you.
Let's have a vote. Get on the Twitter now. Give us the option to let me think. Maybe use a complex array of mirrors and lenses, says Weebot15.
Oh, okay.
Mirrors and lenses. Okay. Well, we're 18 minutes in. Let's have a vote by 20 minutes in. Do you want us to restart the cam twist to see if it works? Or just keep going and Katie will just be kind of over here and I'll just be yammering. To the Twitter now at Katie Shy. Your votes counts. You can make the change. So restart or proceed. You have 2 minutes. This is exciting.
It's like those dating games where you put the thing on the TV and it's like...
Is that how it works?
No, that's those horror games, not dating.
What horror games? Oh no, that's the...
What's your fear? And then you write it down and then the skull shows up. Time's up!
It's like... Oh god, what was it called? Is it called Nightmare or something like that? Or...
Yeah.
Basically it was those board games that came with a VHS. And the guy would be like, roll the player over there. And he points like, at the camera, I guess. Roll the dice. Stop rolling! Yeah. What?
You're having too much fun with that dice.
Well, Brian Avenue, I want to see the drawing.
Thank you, Brian. See.
Idness says, hit it till it works.
Oh, okay.
Chris, the host, has played Jeopardy theme. Or at least I guess he's played the Jeopardy theme over there. Weebot says, restart sounds good. You're the one who proposed it, aren't you? Wait, no, Creepy Porpoise did. What time we got left on? I had a countdown somewhere. Oh, alright, we got 15
I'm
seconds.
pretty sure most people are cool with the restart.
I know, but it's legit if I count it down.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
No, wait. Alright, 20 seconds. Let's tally. Let's just refresh Twitter, just in case some last minute votes came in.
Boo! We don't want to see drawings. This is the Shaggy Show.
I could leave if you want. I could go play Assassin's Creed. And it says hit it till it works. So I don't know if that counts as a restart.
Oops.
Brian says I want to see a draw.
Mm-hmm.
Chris says I just want to see it going. Weebot says play restart. Oh, that's 2 for 2.
I see we just... Oh.
Of course, Creepy Porpoise proposed it.
No, let's just keep going.
No. I think we're outnumbered. We're 3-2 for restart. Okay, so this is how things are going to work. We're going to make part 1 and part 2 of this video, and part 2 might just be exclusively Katie Cam. If that's not a problem.
Oh, you think it's not going to switch?
Maybe. But we'll have to find out after this broadcast break.
We'll be right back.